There's the dating and the mating and the taking of a spouse, from the wedding to the bedding and the setting up a house, having spots from walking dogs and all the petty little fights, making love and being governed by the conjugal rites. Wheels are turning, you keep earning, pay the mortgage lending rate. Is it moving, home improving, double glaze or decorate? Children growing and it's showing now, you sleep a lot at nights. 20 years soon disappears along with conjugal rites. In the hurry still you worry, is your daughter on the pill? Man is tight to hair is white and now you're going through the mill. There is bitching in the kitchen, all the scratches and the bites, nightly dramas in pyjamas over conjugal rites. Conjugal rites.
Barry, time to get up. 7:45.
Oh, no.
And it's Monday.
Oh, no.
Well, come on, then.
I'm ill.
Ill?
Flu.
Rubbish. If you get up, you'll feel better.
Oh, hot, shivery, headachy.
Pathetic.
Would you ring Helen and get her to cancel all my appointments?
Wonderful. Gillian! I shall have to drop you off at school today. Your father says he's ill.
I am ill. Jen.
What?
Could you possibly make me some lemon and honey?
You will be better by Friday.
Friday?
We've got the Jennings coming to dinner and the Fergusons.
I definitely won't be better.
It is important.
Oh, I'm sorry. Eddie Jennings is God, isn't he? I keep forgetting.
Don't call him Eddie.
Flame-haired Eddie Jennings.
He is the senior partner.
Well, he won't want a middle-aged dentist snuffling over the truffles.
Oh, you'll be fine by then.
If I have some lemon and honey.
All right.
You're not so good, Father.
No.
Won't need the car, then.
Why do you never take your mother's?
Hopeless stereo. She's got no idea.
Put petrol in it.
You should switch to diesel, more miles per gallon.
What?
Using less of the Earth's resources.
Yes, yes, yes. That's not lemon and honey.
Just as good for you.
But making lemon and honey for me used to be your way of saying I love you.
I know.
Hello. Ah, Leo, yeah. Yes, I was off yesterday as well. Yes, flu. Yes, thanks very much. There's not much sympathy this end. Oh, that's not too good. You've got to see a specialist? Well, can't be much. Oh, it's just jobs for the boys these days, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, I'll see you next week. Bye.
And how are you feeling this evening?
A bit better.
Better enough to go back tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I've got the flu, Jen, a week at least. You might just have to have the dinner party without me.
Yes, well, we have to go through all the convalescence bit, don't we? Snuffle, snuffle, snuffle.
How's the wonderful world of law?
Misery and chaos.
Oh, well, that's all good for business, isn't it? Eddie, looking forward to Friday.
Don't call him Eddie.
I'll get out my best wines under £3 list if you want.
£3? The man is a wine buff. He has a cellar.
Probably keeps his mother in it.
Do you want anything to eat?
Not hungry.
Is that a no?
Well, perhaps just a boiled egg, then. With some bread and butter. 2 slices. Some fruit salad. With ice cream.
Oh.
If that's not too much trouble.
Nothing is too much trouble, Barry. You know that.
How's my car?
Well, Philip didn't use it today.
He ran out of petrol, didn't he? He did, didn't he? Where's he left it? Where has he left it?
Millwall!
What's this?
That is my mail.
The Holly Hill Retirement Home. Ensuite bathroom in each room, lift to all floors. Occupational therapy and chiropody included. Theatre outings arranged.
I can't wait.
For you and Dad? Not really.
For Grandad.
For Grandad? That is appalling.
just looking, making inquiries.
Old people should be treated properly, nurtured and respected, made part of the family.
Oh, I'll remember that when the time comes. I always thought that you and Philip would wait for a snowstorm, lug us out onto the heath and just leave us there.
Grandad is not sick enough to go into a home.
Gillian, you don't know the half of it.
It's barbaric.
Oh, God. What it is like to be that idealistic.
Were you ever idealistic?
What do you mean? Of course.
What about?
Well, all sorts of things. Sponsored an African child and a sea otter.
I remember when you were studying law. You used to get all fired up, so angry about things. The legal system, justice. You had a quote.
Justice was on his side, but the law was against him, I know.
And then you became a lawyer.
Yes.
And sold out.
The bread and butter should have been cut into triangles. Let it pass. Let it pass.
Dad,
Yeah?
you know how you use the loo a lot?
Compared to what?
Well, you shouldn't flush it all the time.
What?
Every time you flush a loo, you use 2 gallons of water. And I mean, it isn't actually necessary.
I'm eating, Gillian.
I mean, obviously you have to when you...
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, it's important. We should really install those twin flush ones.
Yeah, right. Agreed, when the time comes.
Only I was wondering whether you'd like one for your birthday present.
Birthday present, a lavatory assistant?
The family club together?
I think just the Dick Francis.
Well, don't flush so much, OK?
Take Toby for a walk. He's your dog.
I took him yesterday. Tonight I got badminton.
Oh, dear.
Who moved the stone?
What?
Nothing. What are you doing up?
I'm lonely.
Nothing on the telly, you mean? Listen, I don't know what to give them. How does this sound? Camembert soup, halibut with fennel, fruit salad and fromage frais for dessert.
We should eat out, avoid all this stress, fuss.
Eat out! Eat out! Edward Jennings eats out all the time. That's not hospitality. I wanted to see us in our own home, as we are.
You should come round now, then. Who's going to pay for all this?
What?
Oh, everything, the wine.
I will pay for it all, Barry. Don't worry. I wonder if we should be having the Fergusons.
The people we should be having are Leo and Pam, but they're not good enough to meet Eddie bloody Jennings.
Don't call him Eddie.
Leo's only an accountant and Pam is content to run the home.
That's not why
Isn't it? We owe them a dinner.
I haven't forgotten. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah. When am I getting my car back?
Philip's collecting it this evening.
It was Millwall and Arsenal last night. It'll be a burnt-out Hulk by now.
Not the only one around here. Joe!
Oh, come to bed.
You're not serious?
I'm so bored.
Well, you can't be very ill if you can...
Only the top half of me's got flu.
I'm not letting my bottom half anywhere near you.
Poor old bugger must be ill.
I wish I wasn't having this dinner.
Gillian yesterday ran me off my feet. Now they're dawdling.
Why did I ask him? Them. And I should have asked Leo and Pam.
It'll be the usual window shopping, kitchen fittings, curtain materials, dress shops.
Only Leo does laugh a lot. Laughs immoderately at Barry's jokes.
Ah, this is something new. A Calibra.
Should have had the dining room redecorated first. It's needed it for ages. That's nice.
Haven't seen that couple before. I like her. She has class.
This is silly. This is absolutely silly. It's a dinner party between friends, nothing more. Pleasant time.
She shouldn't be seen out with the likes of him. Look at me, Essex dog. Come on, come on. They're still in sight. I could take him on any time. She'd fancy me. A bit of rough trade.
I wonder where that African child is now.
Bugger.
I was idealistic. Surely.
Oh, I better go to work, I suppose. Had my 3 days. Jen? Jen, you should have been up ages ago.
Thank you, Barry.
What?
I've got the flu now.
Really? Oh, dear. That puts paid to the dinner party, then.
Good morning. I'm from Mothercare.
Oh, yes, you're here to endorse Fairy non-bio, aren't you?
Not necessarily.
Fairy's a remarkable non-bio.
But a non-biological can't shift black current, can it?
Fairy Ultra can.
At low temperatures?
Fairy Ultra can.
Right, let's see. There. I knew it couldn't get it all out.
And I knew.
Fairy Ultra could.
At low temperatures, can your non-bio? Fairy Ultra can. Ask Mothercare.
The new Flymo garden vac picks up all kinds of garden waste. So easy, it's as if the garden lends a hand.
3 minutes.
Chocolate before the performance?
No, Maltesers.
They're lighter than ordinary chocolates.
Are you sure?
Maltesers are made of millions of crisp, tiny bubbles, captured in delicious chocolate, so they don't fill you up.
The theatre's full.
But I am not.
Maltesers, the lighter way to enjoy chocolate.
The new B&Q Key DIY policy. Not a short-term offer on a few selected items, but low prices, week in, week out, on all the DIY products you buy most regularly at B&Q. There's over 500 products, always at low, low prices. Look for the yellow stickers. Key DIY at B&Q. Prices nailed down to stay down.
The burn of acid indigestion. Rennie works fast. For fast, effective relief of indigestion and heartburn, take Rennie.
How can you be sure of the right shot at the right time? Edit 20 boring minutes into 5 exciting ones.
He moved.
Lucy, you smiling? Or be sure you shed enough light on the subject. Each week, Camcorder Know-How builds into a complete course of filming and editing techniques, plus equipment guide and ideas, with step-by-step instructions to bring you practical know-how and the best results. Get more out of your camcorder with Camcorder Know-How.
Are your taste buds tired? Bored? Fed up with being offered the same old things? Well, give them a Greg's Family Chocolate Gâteau, a temptingly moist sponge with a delicious filling and dreamy topping. A chocolate gâteau that costs just 85 pence. And great taste, great value. Greg's.
I mean, everyone should fall in love once, but twice isn't worth the mascara.
The Gingerbread Girl, Friday at 8:30 on ITV.
Found the tin opener, then?
No.
When you do the chicken, make sure it's properly cooked.
Yes, I will. Look, I should cancel tomorrow night.
No, I shall be fine.
Oh, all eat up here, will we? You sitting up in Winsiet and a tray and the rest of us...
I shall be up.
Pizza's arrived.
I said the money was on the table. I put it out, I said.
God, you're pathetic, Barry.
I took the washing out of the washing machine.
You want a medal for that, I suppose. If you could fold it and put it away.
Fold it?
And some of it needs ironing.
I am not doing the ironing. Gillian's bra seems to have stuck to the iron.
You don't iron bras!
Yours didn't stick to the iron.
Leave it. Leave the ironing.
Just trying to be helpful.
Well, if you really want to help, you could make the bed.
All right.
Change the sheets.
Change the sheets?
Been sweating all day. Not a single.
No, not fit enough to cook. I'll do the cooking. It'll be a bit rough, but it'll be fun. They'll see us how we are.
I've already sent out for it.
Oh, great. Pizza twice in 1 week.
A gourmet caterer is doing the starter and the main, but I want you to do the fruit salad.
Can't make my bed. There isn't a fitted sheet.
It's there. I put it there the other day. You don't look. Sheets just don't disappear.
Hello, yes. Ah, Jack, yes. Yeah, she'll be back in a minute. Jen?
Oh, Philip must have taken it, though. What he wants...
Probably got an Arsenal slogan painted on it by now. Oh, it's your father.
Oh, Dad. Yeah, a bit better, thanks. Oh, no. Oh, I completely forgot. It's his birthday. Oh, I am sorry. No, I'll make it up to you, I promise. No, not tonight. Because we've got people coming to dinner tonight. No, it's not that we don't want you. I'll ring you tomorrow. I promise. Happy birthday. I have never forgotten his birthday before.
Must have cost a fortune.
Now, Barry, Edward, you know, his wife, Laura...
Oh, law and order.
...paints watercolours. Good ones. Exhibit, sells them to people. All right, now, I told you Peter Ferguson's a specialist at St Mary's, didn't
What does he specialise in?
Backs. But don't mention your back, Barry. He and Libby have a gîte in the Dordogne.
Can't sell it, I bet.
Libby's very keen on gardening. Opens her gardens to the public once a year for charity, you know, that sort of garden. I am telling you this, Barry, because I don't think any of them is interested in Arsenal, snooker, and Nigel Mansell, OK?
Well, they're lost.
So try and bring them out a bit. No cracks about private medicine, and lay off the law is an ass theme, OK?
Jen, will you please stop treating me as a... wife?
The fromage frais.
Well, yes.
Isn't here.
Well, I was there this morning.
Philip! I wish I hadn't told you that Laura paints watercolours.
Oh, so do I.
That was for tonight.
What's this tonight?
Go out and get some more now.
Okay.
Now!
I'll need the car.
It's only down the road. When you train, you run miles more than that.
You're not having my car. It'll end up outside Old Trafford.
At least they didn't get the stereo.
No, but half of the Millwall supporters had a damn good try, didn't they?
Why can't he leave home? Why can't he leave home? Why can't he leave home?
That'll be 2 gallons saved. Gillian will be proud of me. Twin flush for a birthday present.
Why did I get myself into this? We should have gone to a restaurant.
Dinner parties used to be fun. Didn't have to worry whether so-and-so was the right guest. She had friends, that's what counted.
Hope that wine's all right. I'll die if he turns his nose up at it.
Oh, I didn't have to dress up. Oh, God, I meant to get this suit dry cleaned.
What will they think? Oh, what does it matter? It matters.
Poor old Jen. She's really uptight. I must be supportive. She's bought a new dress.
You say something about how much it cost?
What did it cost a packet?
It's my money.
She looks very nice in it. You must tell her so. New dress?
It's all right. I paid for it.
Looks very nice.
Thank you.
You look very nice.
Thank you.
It'll be fine.
I've got a little present for you for tonight.
Oh, really?
Yes, some better aftershave.
Et tu, brute.
What's this?
Yes, well, I was trying to find a replacement, the right colour.
And I was blaming Philip. Oh, God, Barry, that makes me so angry. Why can't you own up to these things? They're here?
Over the top.
Yes.
So, Peter's a specialist in bad backs, eh?
Have you seen this in the downstairs loo? In an era of global warming, water is a precious resource. Guests are asked not to flush the lavatory unless strictly necessary. Thank you. God knows what they'll think.
Had anybody actually used it?
Philip, don't ask for details. Where's the fruit salad? And what is the matter with you?
Me?
You've hardly said a word. Ignored Laura, peering down Libby's dress, and the only thing you've said to Edward is more plonk.
He's never said no yet.
And it isn't plonk.
If it's tax deductible, it never is.
What is the matter with you? When you put your mind to it, you can be very amusing. For God's sake, talk to him.
What is the point? He does enough talking for everyone. I ask him about the law and he tells me for 20 minutes at a time. Does he ask me about dentistry?
Well, there's nothing to tell.
Nothing to tell. Now, you listen to me. There's new technology, new equipment, new chemicals and new treatments. Thanks to dentists, people's teeth are healthier, look better, the pain factor is reduced to almost zero, and we do care about our patients. I am bloody sick of the popular image of dentists as being boring, money-grubbing and sadistic, and I am particularly sick of that attitude coming from my wife.
Put the coffee on. And for God's sake, sparkle.
Oh, God, the electric blanket's not on. After that success tonight, I'm sure she'll be in the mood for a little postprandial nookie.
Were you deliberately trying to ruin my dinner party?
What?
You were like Jekyll and Hyde. The first half, not a word. The second, a ranting, joke-cracking embarrassment.
Oh, here we go. What jokes?
All sex-oriented. Your definition of sex, a good read, interrupted.
I always say that.
Sex is marvellous. That proves what a great memory I've got.
It was a joke, a self-deprecating joke. See, it puts guests at their ease.
Well, it put me on edge. Are you trying to infer to the world that we no longer...
No.
The pulse rate joke.
The pulse rate joke? It's a true story. Roy once went to the doctor's, and the doctor told him to cut down on excitement because of his heart. And Roy said, what, you mean sex? And the doctor said, well, with your wife, it's okay, because the pulse rate is hardly affected.
I was there when you told it, Barry. I didn't find it funny the first time.
I find it very funny. Jennings thought it funny.
Never again. All right?
Right. Jokes or sex?
Both.
It was you who goaded me into it, showing me the yellow card at half-time. You smarm over him, do you realise?
I do not.
First-class honours in smarming. Would you have risen from your flu-stricken bed if Leo and Pam had been here tonight? Or forgotten your father's birthday?
Shut up.
You think the sun shines out of Eddie's briefs. When you were young, you despised people like him.
He's a damn good lawyer.
He's a bloody awful human being. And women think he's bloody Christmas.
Not jealous, are you?
I'm jealous of the fact that somebody like that impresses you, that you can't see through him.
Just because you...
Yes, go on, say it. Just because I haven't grown old that gracefully. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it? No silver-tongued oratory to sway a jury, or to get the pants off some impressionable, legalistic bimbos.
You think he's got my pants off, don't you?
It wouldn't surprise me. I take that back.
Well, one thing I've learnt tonight, it's obvious I don't excite you anymore.
Oh, I thought the feeling was mutual. And sometimes it's okay, but sometimes you come to bed like Mary, Queen of Scots, going to the scaffold.
Yeah. Her executioner made a hash of it, too.
Thank you.
I mean, if I do happen to be in the mood, I'm rejected in favour of snooker on the telly.
Well, that should tell you something, shouldn't it? In future, you'll just have to lie back and think of Jennings, won't you?
I already do.